Howdy. What you're looking at is a Thompson-Center Contender. Thompson basically, or Thompson-Center I should say, they developed this gun and put it on the market basically as a system. This is a single-shot pistol, but it's designed so that the barrel can be interchanged. And I'm about to interchange the barrel, so that's why it's on the table. I've done the first step, which is loosen this screw. Then you take this front grip thingy off and make as if you were going to cock it normally. This is the way you'd normally cock it or set it up for shots. You'd put a bullet in, then shut it, cock it, and fire. You open it with this latch down here. Now, after you take that off, you drive this out. And as I recall, it goes from right to left, I think. So I'll put it up here so I can get to it. Yep, right to left. Okay. I need to do something to get to this thing. How about if I do that? Yeah. What you need to do is drive this pin out. And the reason you want to do that, I'll show you in a minute. Now, come on, you. This is so easy to do if you're anybody but me. See, I don't know why it is, but cars, guns, anything like that, when I'm dealing with it, it's always a pain in the butt. And it always messes up on me. Let me do it like this. Hey, that's an idea. There we go. See, this is a tapered pin, and it's slightly tapered to favor one side. You have this section of the gun, the receiver, I guess you'd call it, and then the barrel. This barrel is in 223 Remington, which is what I normally leave it in. But this case here, by the way, let me do that. This case, I think it originally came with a pull cue. You know, when you screw the pieces together. But I keep my 3 barrels in it. This barrel is in 357 maximum, which is was a silhouette round that was developed back in the 70s. Basically, it's a 38 special. You know how a 357 Magnum is just a lengthened 38 special? Well, lengthen it a whole bunch more, and you have basically a carbine length shell that will fire out of this barrel. This will shoot 38, 357, or 357 maximum. I've got a box of maybe 20 of the shells. The other 2 I have are quite interesting. This one is 45 ACP and or 410 shotgun. And it even has a choke in the front, for which reason you need a, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. You need a choke wrench to remove this choke. So I bought myself a choke wrench so I can do it. It just unscrews like this. It's a pretty simple system. And there it is. So if you're shooting 410, you leave the choke in. If you're shooting 45 ACP, you take it out. In like manner, this one is one I picked up, well, sort of busted. But I put this rail on it, and I need to put a rear, I still haven't put a rear sight on it. But this one's in 44 Magnum or 44 Hot Shot. So again, it just has a choke in the front, like that. So just 2 rather interesting, innovative rounds that you can get a hold of. I just put this felt on it so that I can protect them. And I'm going to put the, what was I going to put? Oh yeah, the 45 one on. So what you do is you take this, put you away, for the moment, put you away, then, oh, by the way, I should point one other thing out. This thing is designed from anything from 22 rimfire up to, I've seen it in 45-70. That is a behemoth of a round. But I don't know if you can see the hammer here. You see the hammer has 2 positions. You turn it, and this will contact a rimfire. so that you can actually shoot rimfire. The safety on it right here basically is a push-through safety on the trigger that prevents the hammer from actually contacting the firing pin, which is in this section here. This firing pin it's a double firing pin for either center fire or rimfire. I wonder if you could get it in 32 rimfire. Wouldn't that be cool? Let me see. Let me find out which one's which. Let's see, or which way is which. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's it. You're down. So we then go, oh, we got to open sesame. Okay. And put you in like this. And go in, so it's right to left, right. So like this. Lined up right there. Are you lined up there? Maybe not. When in doubt, try the other way. Get my glasses so I can see a little better. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see what the problem is. Nope, you're not going in. Why you no go in? I see the problem. It's just not lining up like it ought to. And as I was saying, anybody else but me, it would have just gone right in. But for me, well, this thing just decides to be a real poop. Always does, and I've always had problems whenever I've changed barrels. You know, something that should normally take about 2 minutes, for me will take 20. And then it'll be a little bit funky. But anyway, once you get this all together, then you just screw this back in place, and everything's back in order. If I could just get the darn thing to work. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to stop this and hopefully fix it and then show you. Well, there. As you can see, works the same. Cock it and fire. This trigger, by the way, is absolutely a hair trigger. But now we have the 45, or actually, the 410 barrel in place. So I could go and shoot some shotguns with this. Anyway, Thompson-Center Contender. It's an interesting design. I think they went out of business a while back, but it was quite popular in the 70s for all sorts of calibers. You could do all sorts with this. So I'm going to have to get some felt and wrap up these other barrels and get it all ready to go. But other than that, this is the Thompson.